Hi, I'm Mike Andrzejczyk with Virginia Cooperative Extension. I'm the horticulture agent in the city of Chesapeake. And today I'm going to talk to you about the uses of mulch, or the different types of mulch that you can use. So there are organic types, and so that's anything that's made from living tissue. Pine needles, wood chips, sawdust, grass clippings. All of those are beneficial in that they're going to break down and provide nutrients for your soil. They're going to build it, they're going to feed the microbes, the worms, and everything living in your soil that's going to help benefit your plants in the long run. So be aware that some of them have different acidifying properties. So like pine needles and oak leaves can be more acidic, whereas grass clippings or straw or hay could be more alkaline. And those can impart some pH changes to your soil. So if you're using them on the surface, it's not really a big problem, but when you incorporate them into the soil, then they could change the pH more. So be aware of what your plants like. Like vegetables tend to like it more alkaline or more neutral, and so adding grass clippings and things and then tilling them in is not going to be particularly harmful. But if you add a lot of oak leaves and pine needles to those soils, that you might need to add more lime to your soil to build that back up to the right pH for your plants. When we're working with different kinds of mulches too, you can work with landscape fabrics and do those in combination. And some people have put those down just thinking that they're going to make less work for themselves. However, in the long run, a lot of times those landscape fabrics are covered with pine nuggets or mulch in some way. And in the first year, they'll keep out the weeds really great. But after that, after the mulch starts to break down, after the leaves collect on top of that, those things will cause soil to form above that mulch, and the weeds will get tangled into the fabric and make it more difficult to clean and prune and pull those plants out. So in the long run, it's a pain in the landscape bed situation. It's better to use those under patios or walkways where you're not going to have organic matter on top of them, or where you can clean them more easily to keep the organic matter from on top of them. So we don't recommend using landscape fabrics in a garden situation unless you're going to replace them fairly regularly, and then that gets cost prohibitive. The other type of mulch that you could use are stone or inorganic mulches like rubber and glass. Just be aware of how you're going to clean them. Sometimes they're going to be more difficult